Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition. Here today on the channel, we have episode 8 of my Roman Republic series. Here today, we're going to continue the invasion of Iberia, Hispania, and hopefully we can take out some more Celt-Iberian tribes. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. Let's have a look at the strategic overview and have a look at the Roman Empire. So, well, Republic, soon to be the Roman Empire, hopefully. So we obviously got Italia, mostly under our control, Magna Graecia, Cisalpine Gaul, and southern France. We've managed to take a really nice chunk of northern Spain and some of the heartland. Looking at how Spain is divided up, we've got the Lusitani and a couple of other tribes here, only 3 left. So we might be looking to go to war with Carthage soon as well. On the diplomacy front, we're not at war with anyone. We've got really good relations with the Gauls, the Helvetii, the Athenians, and Carthage is in a really interesting position because they're currently at war with all their vassal states, except for Libya. They're at war with the Massalii, the Numidians, and the Gaetulii over here as well. So it might get to a stage where we can use this to our advantage. Our relations have dropped a little bit here because of the treaties with the Massalii when they declared war upon them. Before it was quite good because of our military actions against them. What's going on in Greece? An interesting event has happened here. We've got some Celtic barbarians pushing into Illyria, which is actually pissed off the Spartans a bit. So maybe getting a non-aggression pact with them might be well, because there might be a new ruler of Illyria soon, and we don't particularly want to go to war there. They're not interested. Oh, they're going to accept trade though. Okay, that's super interesting because that's going to piss off the Spartans more than anything. We've just found the Adrician kingdom off the top of that. Okay, we might be able to go on a bit of a trade right spam here if we're good. I don't know if we need to sign a non-aggression necessarily, but it's, yeah, we might as well pop it in. The problem is if you sign non-aggressions with factions, it can really annoy others. We actually might get it. I really want this trade deal to go through, because if we can get trade from Rome to the Adrician kingdom, we're going to be able to discover like a lot of factions in and around the east. So that deal's gone through, and boom, look at this. We've managed to find Pergamon and Tylus. So we're going to continue. Oh wow, we might actually be at a huge trade blitz here if we're lucky, which will be absolutely fantastic. Now sometimes, depending on what difficulty you're playing on, you kind of want to hide as a faction. Like, you don't, like, does it really matter, like, finding these factions? You don't want them to come and attack you. So you're sometimes better off just to hide in the fog of war. But we're going to risk it because of the potential trade. So we can get trade with Lusitania. I'm not going to do that. What about Nori? Okay. I wonder why some factions are inclined to trade but not others. What about the Gaetuli? Okay. I don't know if we're going to be pushing into Morocco or Mauritania for a while. So this might sort of start the events. If we're trading with Carthaginian enemies, and maybe even Spartan enemies, this could kick off a war, what we're doing. We can use it as a casus belli. The typical Roman way. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. We've probably really buffed up our trade there by quite a bit. Like, I haven't even looked at my trade. We're currently making 4,500 per term. We're producing olive oil, glassware, wine, and marble. Mostly from the peninsula. The marbles come from Spain. Currently importing timber, silk, olive oil, and iron. Really. Okay, faction-wise, still under the reign of Lucius Libo. His son, Gnaeus Macer, is the heir. They've got a son. And obviously, Varus has a child as well, Sextus. But at the moment, we did lose a seat here in the influence. We're currently exalted rather than peerless, which gave us a crazy research rate buff and public order. We still hold... Oh, it's actually dropped a bit. At a stage we were at 70. Now it's at 68. But that's alright. What else can we do here now? Tech-wise, we're currently going into management. More reforms, which will give us minus upkeep and recruitment. I'm still umming and ahhing whether or not to go into cohort organization. Is it a little bit too early and unrealistic to have veteran legionaries just yet? Because we're still pretty far away before like the height of the Republic. I kind of don't want to have like, I think it's kind of unrealistic to see Praetorian Guard when you've only got like, I don't know, Italy and maybe one other province under your control. So we might sort of go into civic stuff, because I just think it would be a little bit weird to see Praetorian Imperial Guard like fighting in, because if we did it before, you can actually rush it. Like you can actually take it, like take some of this Italian territory with Praetorian Guard. I don't know. That's what I'm sort of thinking. Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's go through everything. Spy can sit here. You can sit there fine. Dignitaries have been activated. We've got the Massalian Navy here. I think we'll have a look at our provinces, just have a bit of an organization. So what's going on here? So we've got a public order +2 because of the Navy there. So we might actually need an army in there. Okay, Spain is a bit of a problem. We've got to fix up the legions here after that war. -6. Hopefully once this Temple of Minerva is built, it'll be fine. I do want to try and make this a military province, because we've got a barracks here along with a garrison, and we also can get pretty decent horse master. We've got a master horse breeder here as well, so we've got to really use that. Cisalpine Gaul is -2. We've got an army there. That should change once we get this aqueduct going, and we're going to get a temple here. I think Magna Graecia is fine. And then we've also got to keep an eye on Numantia, which we took. Unfortunately, it's surrounded by Carthaginians, so I feel like a war with them is inevitable. Just the way we've conquered Spain. I think we're going to hit them before the Gauls. Sardinia and Corsica is fine. And Italy is there as well. Okay, so Navy. I think we'll keep it here, but we might actually need to get another legion in Massalia. We've got the Eastern Mediterranean Navy in the Ionian Sea. So this is essentially the two navies are defending this sea, then that. Okay, so Legion 2 with Libo. I was heading you already to the Lusitania, but they've actually moved an army to the border here. Interesting. Posturing. That might kick off a fight. Legion 1 is currently here because we're going to have to deal with potential rebellions there. That's fine. This army's a little bit battered. I might actually need to move this back north to get more military units. So we actually might need to recruit some units here, then move you here. And then we've got a legion in the south here. At the moment, we've got 2 legions idly sitting by. I kind of want to protect. I want them to protect this zone. We're making nearly 10k a turn, so maybe we can afford to have a legion just sit here, just in case, because I kind of fear the Carthaginians, and maybe even someone else. I could move you to Cassentia, so it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm actually going to move you to Cassentia. Or maybe I should have them actively moving between the two. Okay, I think we need another army, so let's go to northern Spain and see what we can work with. So we can get another 4 potentially. Wow, we can actually get 2 more navies as well. That's interesting. So who do we want here? I guess we'll just go with because we want to try and get someone that we can eventually maybe adopt. So maybe we should look to get a different junior / Brutus. So what have we got here? Marcus Sura. Quintus. Marcus Sura. I like the sound of that name. So let's recruit an army here. And we're actually going to get a little bit of coin because the mission has been successful. Well, we'll move it into the settlement just to reduce the public order. Instantly we're going to be able to upgrade because of that master horse. So what can we actually recruit here from the get-go? We can get some auxiliary cavalry. That's awesome. Then we can get some Scutari cavalry, Iberian cavalry, Equites. So we can get a bunch here. So which one's the best? The auxiliary cavalry. And then we've got some Principes there. We can even get Iberian units. This is what I love about Rome too, man. You can actually recruit from the provinces you conquer. We've even got some other auxiliary infantry and triarii. The Iberian swordsmen. To be fair, these Iberian slingers, we definitely need some of these in our army builds. Like, what's the range? Look at that. 150 to 80. I've been crying out for slingers. So maybe we should just go on a slinger blitz, because then we can swing them into our army. We can't get an even number. 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have liked a bit more. We get some better quality cavalry as well. Because at the moment we're still using equites in some of these. I don't think we'll have time to reforge Lucius Libo's army, but maybe Gnaeus Mace. Yeah, Gnaeus Julius. We could definitely do with that. We're probably going to have to keep the public order there as well. Anyway, done a little bit of management here. This is where we're sort of set up and going in the campaign. Let's end the turn and continue. See if the AI reacts at all. The Lusitani are posturing, so they could do something. We'll see what happens. But things are looking good. The Republic is very much stabilized. Oh no, we've had a death here. That's really unfortunate. Another noble death as well. Oh, you're joking. Oh my god. So, what I guess we'll bring in... we already went with Junior before, so we've got Decimus. Postumus. Most haste Postumus. I guess we go with Decimus. We're going to need another one here as well. Far out. I guess we go with Quintus. Okay, so... yeah. Lucius Julius Libo has died of natural causes. And Lucius Cornelius Scipio is gone as well. Oh, that's such a shame. Well, rip in the comments. 66 years of age. Lucius Julius Libo. You beauty. Oh, we've got another noblewoman here. Oh, that's the, his wife that's been put there. Okay. Can I adopt the mother in somehow? I don't know how that works. We'll see what we can do. So, the family tree has been split. So, the family leader has now gone to Gnaeus Julius Mesa. However, the dictator of the Roman faction is now gone to Varus, who is the son-in-law to Libo, and they have a child, Sextus. Okay, well, I guess we declare Gnaeus Julius as the heir, and we've basically spent that, so we can't adopt there. Yeah. Okay, so does that change things? Okay. I thought it shot like massively down, so it hasn't complicated things too much. Was there anything else there? A faction being destroyed and then some more construction going on. Right, well, does that complicate things here? No, because we don't really want him commanding with Legion to our best Legion. I'd rather give it to Julius Mesa. So what I'll do is... how far can you move? Okay, so instead of... okay, so a little bit of a change of plans here. Instead of sending that Legion in, I still want Julius Mesa. I want the Julii to be the commanders. So I guess we'll just completely switch this. So that now Julius Mesa with Legion 3 has what was Legion 2. So, and we'll move them to the border here. And we'll swing you back here as well. We could bring in those slingers quickly, which I think I will. And we'll bring out the Vilites if we can. So let's bring out 5 of those, and I'm nearly tempted to bring in, what's that, 2? I'm nearly tempted to bring in 6 and then take a Principe unit out, which I think I'm going to do. So that should really help us, because skirmishes have been massively lacking in our army builds. And I guess we'll just get a couple more. Well, what's in this? 2. I might even... what are the chevrons of these? Okay, it's only rank 2 and 1. So it's nothing too crazy. Because I was like, I might actually phase out Vilites and bring in these slingers. So I think I might do that now. And I might even do here the same. So that will drop our power standing a bit, but it'll be fine. So let's get more slingers as well, and we'll bring them into the army. Okay, you're swinging around here. Spy. Let's move you down here. I want to sort of see what we're more than likely coming up against. We'll activate these dignitaries as well. I think we'll keep the fleets where they are, even though we probably can afford another. Public order could be better here. We've got a bit of recruitment blitz going on. And everywhere else we're fine. Alright. We do have a lot of money though, so it's probably not a bad idea just to swing around and try and spend some of it. Okay, let's start off with the lowest happiness settlement. And that's the recently conquered lands of Numantia, when we took out the Aravace and their queen, they like to call Princess Leia. So let's put a religious building in here. Consecrated grounds to eventually make it a temple. And I think food is the play, because there's going to be a severe lack of food there. Okay, in Massalia, we can actually upgrade the port. 3,000, it's quite a bit, but I think I'd rather go with fountains. I think fountains are more expensive, but it's definitely the best if you've got the money to do so. But sometimes if you can't, it's better just to whatever you can put in. Put the fountains here as well. Yeah, we just had constant public order issues here. It's not like we need to convert it either. We just need like a hard line of public order. Maybe getting more wealth there from slaves, commerce. Maybe... I'm just trying to see Jupiter. I still think we go with Minerva here though as well. Lilybaeum can be upgraded as well, probably to a harbour. And I think we'll leave it at that as well. So just like a quick little bit of building there. Diplomacy wise, I don't imagine anything's changed. We don't want trade with anyone else. Unless these guys want trade again. No, just rejected. Alright, let's end the turn and continue. The Lusitani still seem to be there. Carthage wants a military access. And I think they've got a new general as well. Oh, they really don't like me. Yeah, I think things are probably going to kick off soon. It's because we decided to trade and make non-aggressional pacts with their enemies. The Lusitani want trade. No, I'm probably about to go to war with you, I'm afraid. Nothing else has really changed here. Okay, well, let's move Mesa to the border. I could just declare war upon them and make them attack me, even in a force march, just to speed things up. So there's a full stack here. What's our power balance between them? We should be absolutely just shitting on them. Yeah, look at that. Balance of power, 95% in our favour. So I'm nearly tempted. Oh, I can't see there, but I'm nearly tempted to risk it. To just go force march, move out to the border and go, hey, why not? Oh, okay, there's another one there. So maybe not. As if they were hiding one there. Doesn't surprise me. Cheeky barbs. Right, let's move back here now then. Just to keep the public order. We'll eventually repair, because we did lose a fair chunk of units. So I want about 4 or maybe 6 per army. So get 4 more slingers. And then I think I'm done with the slinger recruitment. Then we can dive into some auxiliary units. Alright, awesome. But at the moment, you've got to put this investment in if you want to be rewarded. Okay, so I think we're stabilizing well. Alright, cool. Just trying to think if we should spend that. You really should. You shouldn't really not spend stuff. Maybe upgrading. I think the poorer territories first. Maybe Massalia, making that a port. Like, that'd be a really good thing to do. Getting more trade flowing, the better. Alright. Oh, we've got some unassigned skills here to deal with. The commander's now gone up. What did I go with before? Explorer. Wow. 20% campaign movement range. That's absurd. And then we've also got melee, defense, and morale. I kind of like that, though. 40% army experience gain with parent army based on the authority. Unfortunately, we lost Lucius Julius, so that modifier is not really going to help. I kind of like the camp. I like the movement. I think that's kind of insane. And with this one, we kind of went with Centurion, which gave us melee attack. So maybe we need to go a bit of between the two. Did I put down those dignitaries? No, I haven't. So what you want to do with these, you want to deploy them so you can get the additional tax rate. Alright, well, let's end the turn and continue. Let's see what the Lusitani do. So, luckily I didn't declare war upon them because it would have actually been super, super close. 15 to 20 we would have won, units-wise, but doing that might not have worked. The Helvetii trade agreement has been dissolved. Who the hell's taking them out? I wonder. And that's quite an astute alliance there by Numidia and the Gaetuli. Oh, wow. What in the fuck? The Nervii with the Belgae have pushed all the way down there. That's so annoying. Because we had a really good relations there with the Helvetii. Because this can be quite annoying to hold. I don't tend to actually try and secure Retia Inoricum, because the thing is, if you take this, you're opening yourselves up to potentially like 3 factions here, then you got Germania, then you got all like the fucking madness up here. So I guess we'll try and sweeten the deal with trade, which they're interested in, but they're going to accept. I ideally want to sign a non-aggression pact. Oh, bloody hell, I'm nearly tempted to pay them 1,000. The last thing is we want bloody Belgiums coming over the Alps. And now we've actually found the Germans here as well. Oh, wow. Well, that's really made us find a lot of factions. I'm quite surprised that we're actually able to open up so much trade for quite a long time early in this campaign. I guess we just haven't been producing the resources for them to really be interested in trade. So let's just try and trade as much as we can, even with like Phrygia. I don't know if I want to be signing non-aggression pacts left, right, and centre. But we're actually going to be able to get trade with the Danish here, which is hilarious. Alright, is there anyone else on this list that I kind of just missed? No, I think we're good on that. Okay, so now we've got 10,000 in the bank. Look, you know what? We've already done a bunch of construction and trade and diplomacy. I think I'm itching for a fight. I don't know about you guys. So let's see how we can work this to our advantage. So Lusitani, wow, you're not at war with anyone. Okay, we don't have any treaties with them. No, that's good. So what's in here? 7 units plus a 4, and then we've got the army here. We might be better off to sabotage the supplies of this army. And then we'll just straight up war deck them, I think. Okay, unfortunately we failed, but that's okay. Right, let's just straight up declare war against them. So let's march on in, and it looks like it's going to be a bridge battle, potentially. So we might struggle to progress up and over, but thankfully we do have a lot of slingers, so we should be okay. Most of my army is made up of Principe, 2 units of Triarii, 2 units of Equites, the rest auxiliary Iberian slingers. Some of their brethren is going to be fighting against them, against the Lusitani, which have a lot of Iberian swordsmen here that have been buffed up with level 1 and level 1 armor and weapons. So they've got 2 upgrades there, plus 4 as well. And then they've got their own Iberian slingers. Alright, let's fight this one on the battlefield with the new head of the family, Gnaeus Julius. It's a shame his father passed in today's video. The Flaming Swords of Neto against Legion 3 Liberex. 228 BC, another battle against the Celtiberians. Dry day, perfect. Okay, so already looking, there seems to be a crossing. I thought it was further south. No, the crossing is here. I guess we just split the army up exactly. I think we're probably going to get more of the army over on this side, just because it's wider and they seem to be deploying here. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can do this. So, maybe putting all our slingers further up here. And there. And let's just try and bait slightly. So let's move like 2 here. The Triari, there doesn't seem to be too much cavalry, so they can go there. So this will sort of make the AI think that there's more of a concentration here when the main force is going to be here. Same with the cavalry. Depending on what sits here, you can sometimes rush the cavalry over. But I think that's where the main army is going to come from. Let's just quickly pause and have a look at what we're working with. So we've got a nice bridge battle for the first time in this series. Here are the auxiliary Iberian slingers. These guys look fantastic. A little bit of a dead glitch, a dead texture glitch at the back there. And then we've got our Principe, more slingers. And then we've got the Lusitani. Probably the best Iberian faction that we're going to be coming up against. Okay, well let's advance. And we'll try and trade some slinger fire with them. Okay, back over here. Let's try and cross as quickly as possible. Move you here. Alright, cool. Now, can we actually hit them on the banks there? We are going to be able to. It does seem like they might have caught on what's going on here. But we are starting to trade some skirmisher fire now. Look at this beautiful battle map. It's fantastic. Okay, the rest of the Legion is trying to cross as quickly as possible. They don't seem to be running, but they are. The quicker we can cross this treacherous river, the better. Okay. So, have we really depleted any of them? No, not really. We're just currently trading on the banks. Okay. They seem like they're going to let me advance, so I think I might just straight up do it. I'll swing over the cavalry as well. And the general. Okay, thankfully, one unit got into a bit of a crossfire here, so we're just shredding them. Okay, we're nearly across here now. I think maybe holding like this might be the play. And then we can maybe get some cover with our skirmishers. They're swinging back here slightly. Go with something like this. And the general here. I don't know if we're going to be able to use our skirmishers yet. So, it's like the AI is just trying to calculate what to do. They didn't want to hold there. They noticed that our plan was to swing around. And thankfully we've managed to chip away at a decent chunk of them. I'm going to move my skirmishers over here now. It's going to be a little bit tight because there ain't that much room. So if we can go like this, will be fine. Does seem like they're going to charge on in. They're going to target the Triari first. We should be able to hold them with really long ease. That's a really nice stab there. Hold the line, lads. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, it looks like a unit's coming out. Let's charge and pivot with you. Get your pelter shots off perfectly and pivot because we want to try and envelop these veteran warriors here. Okay, looks like they're actually going to throw everything at this army, so we've got to be quite quick in moving down here. We don't want too many units here getting tied up, because this is where they're going to try and win. Down here, because they've divided my army slightly. What's their general unit? Nobles. I think we just go at the back there. Continue to go for here. You push for them. Make sure we outnumber them there, so we're going to get the win with the 2v1. But any other unit, no, you need to be down here. But get you to attack that, and then you to attack that. But you need to be down there to help. Okay, because we might need to sound a charge here. We'll drop an Inspire, and we'll charge at the slingers there. Man, what a beautiful battle map. Nice, sunny, dry and crisp day in Spain. Good day for conquest, fellow laddies. Alright, let's move along here. What's wavering? Iberian slingers there. Alright, let's charge behind this. Okay, looks like things are going perfectly to plan here. The 2v1. We might need to actually just start swinging everyone here. Because we've got them here pincered. Okay. Nice little hammer and anvil strike there. Now, these aren't your standard equites. We've got a little bit of a buff there. Our general's under attack. That's fine. Thank you, Mark Strong. I do love that he's the voice actor in this. Okay. Now, these slingers really should be firing into this. I was just sort of allowing them to fire at will. So, now that we're sort of attacking, let's make sure we're actually attacking people. Let's give out some attack orders to speed things up. And then we've got these coming in to help as well. Let's move the general further up to help out. But we're currently surrounding the Iberians here. They didn't really use the bridge to their advantage. They did start there, but we moved away because I thought their advantage would be quite strong. The slingers are doing quite well. I can't wait to see the casualties and sustained and inflicted for them. But once we destroy this full stack, we should be able to push upon their capital with ease. I wouldn't imagine they're going to have too much resistance here. But fierce fighting is breaking out. We've surrounded them well. The Triarii have actually done incredibly well. Just by holding them there, they probably would have lasted... we probably held them longer than what we normally would. This is a really cool aerial shot. As we want to try and get some more Principe down in there. It's turning into an absolute bloody slaughter here. Oh, hang on. Some of those... Oh, that's annoying. How'd they do that? They're like phased through there. That's annoying. I can't even really get my cavalry in there, so there's not really a point. Let's just give out attack orders here. There we go. They're now wavering. Oh, hang on. How have you come back in? Some reinforcements there. I'm going to press insert on the keyboard. And we'll go with the cinematic view and try and run them down from a POV perspective. There we go. Look at that. We're doing well. Gnaeus Julius is living up to the name. A born conqueror. Just like his father. Okay, so I will be continuing just to speed things up. Because we fought them on the battlefield. We're not going to be able to destroy them all completely like it would be in a settlement. We need to make sure a lot of these units get completely destroyed and wiped out. And that we don't have to chase any of them down. It's a little bit hard to see in the bird's eye view with the haze and some of the animals and shit going on. But I think we probably can call it there. Decisive victory. Gnaeus Julius, 2,680. Lost 400. Oh, wow. We absolutely decimated them. Their spearmen just weren't up to par. The Iberian swordsmen did well. Slingers there. But what about for us? 122, 66, 35. I don't mind that. Huh. That's an interesting stat. This is the first time I have seen the Triarii outperform the Principe. That was just due to the tactical nature of the battle. 244, 345. I do love the Triarii. They are very good at holding. Huh. That's given me some food for thought. We'll kill the captives because we don't want any to escape. So it does look like one measly unit did make it away there. But we have won a pretty good battle there. We'll continue on the offensive. So we've managed to crush a full stack. And Gnaeus Julius Mesa is now level 5. So what does it actually say there? It's just like significant battle has occurred here, or whatever. I think we continue on with the initiative, eh? Let's move into range. So once with this, is that Abora? Okay, I was gonna say, but that's Portugal under our control. No, there's one more there. Okay, he's leveled up. Okay, so I was actually going down authority, which is interesting. That's probably not a bad idea because, particularly with the power vacuum that opened up. I think maybe going down strategist so we can get more movement there with him. Okay, I guess we continue. So you're... Yeah, the main problem is we can't use you here. I guess we can go dive into some construction real quick. Minerva. Maybe farm for food for them. The grain pit is good when you've got military units in the region. We've actually hit a full stack here. So maybe just to increase the efficiency per turn, we'll chuck in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this in. And... because that's what I want in that, and that can sit here. I probably should have moved the cavalry in there now in hindsight. Because, can we actually get Principe here? We can. So we might as well try and phase out some of these Hastati. If we are recruiting fresh new army builds. Like, why the bloody hell not? How much do these... what are the stat differences between the auxiliary Scutari and the Iberian auxiliary? So we have better melee attack. They have better melee defense. And slightly worse armor. But it costs virtually the same. So we're better off. But I guess depending on the pop in the city might change things. Okay. That's army-wise done and dusted. We'll sort by our lowest provinces again. -4. It's still not looking good here. I guess we're only 51%. We need to convert that. I don't know if I should do more commerce there. We don't need more food here. We're fine. Back down in the south. Ugh, still a -10. We might even upgrade further the Shrine of Minerva then. So therefore we need to justify that by getting more cattle pens for the food. Alright, diplomacy-wise... nothing else we really can do. I'm just curious to keep an eye on this. So the Arverni like us, along with the Athenians. There's been a slight degradation there. Oh, okay. So they actually won back. That's interesting. Man, the Spartans are playing like crazy in this. They've taken Illyria. That's cool. I love to see other factions build up, because then we're going to have a really good alternative history and battle later on. Look at the Spartans. Probably the largest and strongest faction in the game. They're pushing into Pannonia, man. What the hell? Alright. Let's end the turn to continue. And we'll try and take out the Lusitania officially. Unless anything else pops up. Then we push for Abora. Okay, the Lusitania are going to move out an agent here. Oh, she might have been successful there, because I think it looked like it duplicated someone. Like I saw 2 there. Maybe Gnaeus Mesa is injured. I thought we signed a non-aggression pact with you. Did they break it? No, we had a non-aggression with the Nervii. It might not have gone through the one with Germany. I thought we did one. No, I don't... I'm going to decline that one because the Gauls might attack them or something. Yeah, he was bloody wounded. Oh, far out. So we're going to have to get Marcus in. So we've had some revolts. Let me guess. Is it Cisalpine Gaul? No, it was actually an Iridium. Oh, Gnaeus Julius actually... Oh, wait, hang on. Did he die? No, but he's been wounded. Oh my god. These bloody barbarians. He tried to... An enemy champion has tried to murder your loyal subject. The attack failed, but the target was wounded. Oh my god. That could have been a crazy turn of events. We could have lost 2 Julii in today's video. What the heck? Alright. Well, we'll just allow Marcus to burn the city to the ground. Oh, damn. Well, he won a really good victory, but he was injured in the process. Gnaeus Julius will loot and occupy. And now we're going to be able to get an iron workshop from here. Break that down. Break that down as well. 5 turns for Minerva. I guess we do that. Because we're going to need it here, aren't we? Food could be a problem here as well. So maybe we're better off getting a fishmonger. And then we'll go with like a public order building. Because then we don't have to waste spy on a farm. We can just use that. Okay, spy-wise, let's try and... I guess we'll go for the 16% misdirect and see what happens. Okay. So we've got more reinforcements on the way. Once those Principe come in, which they have, we could send another army south. Maybe to the border here, because we might need to deal with that. That army is pushing through the crazy Spanish hinterland here. Okay, so let's chuck in... Well, let's chuck in 4 and make it slightly lopsided because I do want to try and get some of these auxiliary cavalry to the other army. So I'm more than willing to send slightly less Principe in the process. And can we send this sort of on a path to potentially intercept, but also kind of... So that's our territory here, technically. So let's move here then. Like, can you make you wait, that's impassable. What? Oh, I guess it is. We'll move you further south here. Move you north. And let's get some more Principe in. And we'll quickly just spend the last of this. My spy's gone up. Make sure their dignitaries are activated again. And we'll spend the last of this cash money. I guess we'll upgrade to civil. Farming market doesn't really make much sense. Settings, we won't have Corollas for some time. And we actually can expand as well. I might actually save to expand Rome instead of expanding somewhere else. So I might actually save that pop. Okay, I want to try and sneak in one more battle here today if we can. I don't know if this army's going to be ready. It's going to be replenished in 2 turns. I think I might want to have a crack at Celtica. I guess that is Celtica. It's like it's like Celtic or Celtic. It's either one of them. Anyway, Abora. So what else is going on down here? Oh wow. The Turdadani. The turds. Oh wow, they've pushed into Tingis. Oh, they've done quite well there. They're at war with Carthage, eh? Yep. I believe so. Okay, well, I guess we'll just end the turn. We'll wait for this to come down. We might have to deal with this small Lusitani force because they're still active. Actually, we've got 4k in the bank. We could probably deal with another army. We could probably do with another legion. Okay, 2 turns before we can start recruiting from here again. Where's the best place to recruit armies? Now, Rome's not too bad. Bit of investment here in Massalia. I think what I'll do is I'll recruit a legion at Tolosa, and then we can swing it down to this border here if we want some of these auxiliaries, which would be really cool. Okay, let's get a... God, we don't really have much of a choice. I guess we'll just go with you. Not like it overly matters. And then we'll start busting out Principe for the rest. Okay, well, let's end the turn and continue. See what the Lusitani do. We still need to bring back Gnaeus Julius Mesa into the Legion once he's recovered from his wound / injury, and he's ready. And research has been complete there, and Virgilia has been born. That sounds like a female name. And okay, so I haven't got the gravitas to adopt just yet. That's 30, because I want to try it. I'm just trying to think I should just get my mother remarried off. She's 65. Because then we can get a general, I suppose. Maybe I'll just leave it one turn to see. Okay. How much have we replenished? Ooh, that's not too bad. Tech-wise, do I go down legionary? I think I might actually go down here. No, maybe not. We're starting to siege more, so maybe we need to start going into this. Maybe we need to get a workshop in. Yeah. Because now we're like, Abora is going to be a little bit of a harder settlement to take. As I'll quickly just chuck in a meeting place here. As it's going to be quite built up. There's a full stack in there and another 6. Can I get you in range? I can. Because that would help a lot. I think I'll do it. So we'll just upgrade these fellas. Wow. Level 3 horse upgrade. That's pretty decent. Okay, well, let's negotiate with them. They're currently not at war with anyone, and we don't have any treaties, but they absolutely despise us here because we've taken out their Iberian brethren. Okay, so instead of going for that raiding army, we'll force march, and we'll essentially get us bank smack within range. So we're technically going to trespass. Oh, that's going to throw my standing a bit. That's the first time I've done that in a while. Well, we'll try and sabotage the first general here. Another Iberian queen. There seems to be quite a few of them popping up. Sabotage successful. Now, if I bring in Mesa, will that nuke the movement? Hope it doesn't. It doesn't. Good. I was nearly worried that it might, because I do want to try and get Gnaeus Julius Mesa back into the battlefield as quickly as possible. And yeah, we'll spend that other 10k later. We'll deal with this battle. Alright, so we'll declare war upon them. Now, thankfully, it might actually go to a siege, which is interesting, as they've got an army on the outside. That reinforcement army can't actually come in, which is interesting. So what do they have? 4,000 against our 2. Ugh, a little bit outnumbered. 2 to 1. Not too many Iberian swordsmen and slingers. Look, we'll risk it and fight this one. We're not too depleted, but we're weak enough that it might actually cost us. So most of my army is still made up of Principe, 2 Triarii, 2 Equites, the rest slingers. That should really help us out in this one with the Battle of Abora. It could be a bit brighter, this battle map, but I don't want it to start raining, so then we can't see. Okay, I don't think we can do much drier than this. Let's go triple axis formation again. Okay, looking at the topography, a little bit hilly, a little bit wavery. The center of the battle map is a hill. So maybe just trying to ascend and take it. We're going to have a lot of tree coverage here, which is actually going to be a huge benefit for us. So they might not know that we're going to try and full send it. I think that's what we do. So let's just like full on charge it. There seems to be even a bit of a cliff face there. So if we can go something like that, that will be ideal. Their reinforcements are approaching, but from where? Further back. So we'll just try and full take this hill before they do. That will give Julius the huge advantage, as the bulk of their army are actually coming further back. But once Celtica is destroyed, there's only one Iberian tribe left that isn't under Roman rule. Okay, so they've got their cavalry there. I might actually move further up. So it's actually going to be further down here, potentially. I'm still trying to think if we hold this then. Because it's not a bad position. Like, we actually might not be better off to go into triple axis. We might be better off just to, like, move the skirmishers. Like, can they move up there? They can. It's this point here that they can't move from. So if we go, like, 4... and then... something like that. What's this here? Cavalry. Charge and hit that. Like, that might be a really good position to hold. And then put the slingers, like, here. And we'll leave the general here. Okay. So my cavalry is starting to engage now against the Iberians. We might be able to use the rolling hillside to our advantage. Okay, so we should be able to hold here. Even if they do charge us. Might have slightly caught us there in a transition. But there seems to be a nice little bit of impenetrable cliff face there. They're going to charge into the Hastati again. So they seem to be way more aggressive and up for this one than previous tribes we've had to annex. Okay, good. I actually might get my Triarii to advance here. Because we're going to be able to take out a lot of them. And instantly as we do so, they back out. Cowards. Let's form things up to make this a little bit nicer. Okay, I might get everyone to go on guard mode just to hold. I don't know what the cavalry's doing. They're just like looking to wrap around. So maybe we're better off going like this. Per se. There we go. That might be a bit better. Okay, how's my cavalry doing over here? 53. I don't know if we're being overly effective. We might be better off to disengage. And then maybe go for these slingers here. For example. We do seem to be skirmishing them there. Let's disengage from that cavalry unit. We might lose these equites, but that's okay. As we will have more auxiliaries in the future coming. And even if we do lose this battle, there's no sweat off my back. Gnaeus Julius will be able to retreat. But also we got a full stack on the way. Another cavalry unit coming in here. Swing around to protect while you continue on those slingers. Okay, we're starting to skirmish against them. They have moved up one of their noble fighter units there. And this could be the Iberian Queen. No, I don't think it is. Okay, we've managed to successfully destroy the slinger unit, which is worth it. Yeah, so although we're attacking them, they do seem to be wanting to wrap around me, which is super interesting. But we're using the free-flowing, naturally occurring, rolling hillside of Iberia to our advantage, and our Principes are being massively rewarded for it. Okay, they've now been destroyed. You swing around here. Actually, look, you know what? I'm nearly tempted to sacrifice this. That was so successful against that slinger unit before. Let's swing you up here to help things out. Yeah, I guess they're just trying to wrap. Like, full-on wrap around. Quite an interesting move. I don't believe they're trying to retreat, but we'll see how we go. We might even need to make it further defensive like this if they want to move like that. Okay, my cavalry's going to be able to engage this slinger unit, and if they're quick enough with that additional spear reinforcement, we should be able to take it. Okay, they're now wavering, which is good. Just from a rear cavalry charge. Let's swing here. I'm just going to speed things up slightly, because I can't tell if they're withdrawing. Because I guess they're just trying to like full-on wrap around. Maybe in hindsight, I should have like charged here and tried to cut them off. Such an unorthodox maneuver. I think they're trying to take the high ground. No, they seem to be running. this is what can cost Romans victory. When the AI tends to bamboozle you, it's the word that comes to mind. Well, I guess we just ascend then. Like, just ascend like that and then see what happens. Move out with my skirmishers. And then try and hit some of this. Yeah, it's like they're kind of running, but they're also like trying to take high ground. Very strange. Well, try and get rid of this sword unit that was hanging around here. Because they're now wavering, has surrounded them. You will lose if the time runs out. Yeah. I get that. Alright, maybe charge into us, because it's taking a little while for everyone else to swing around. Very strange and an unorthodox battle. Alright, we might need to swing here quickly. Because they're getting behind us. Oh, you should have been quicker there because they're going to get a good charge in there. Damn it. Dude, what a crazy battle. I thought this was going to be a siege. It's actually going to go into a really mental field battle. Who would have thought? Now I can't even see what they're doing up here. Well, I guess we just ascend there. And we move up with them. I kind of don't want to get too exhausted sending this hill, so I'm just going to like speed things up. Just for time's sake. Yeah, it's like... I don't know. I think they're gonna... I think they're withdrawing. I think I can't see what they're doing, but I think they're withdrawing. What a strange approach. Well, we've got a little bit of men left in this cavalry unit, so let's scout ahead. They're now wavering. We're taking out units left, right, and centre. Might send the general there to run them down, because although those capitulated, there's a fair few like running. This is definitely the most wild and whack battle we've had in this series. I thought they were just like going to attack us. Even though we're attacking them, that's what I thought the AI was going to do. Alright, we won that there. No, they're sitting up. They are sitting up here. What in the fuck? Yeah. Oh, they're actually trying to lure us into the forest slightly? Hang on, use that. Yeah, they are too. So they're not retreating. Oh, they are being incredibly shrewd here. They just tried to swing around and hide in the forest. Although sacrificing their men. I love it. Yeah, they're all here. They're actually funneling as well in here. Okay. Bro, what a wild battle. Alright, let's give out some attack orders. Yeah, they're all here. We still should be okay. Yeah, they actually just tried to swing on above us. What a play. I actually really admire it. Oh my god, there's a lot here, so we gotta be careful. Oh, far out. We actually gotta be super careful. We are currently trashing on them though. Actually, I might send one you here. Because although we're pushing well... so it was a bit of a bait. Yeah, I guess they saw my position and were like, okay, we're just going to keep on rapping. Like, Romans, you can sit there. Yeah, I should have pushed that. I couldn't tell what they were doing. Because I was kind of not minding them retreating. I was like, okay, if you retreat, it just gives us more time to bring in that other legion. Like, it doesn't overly too worry me. It has put this battle into a little bit of jeopardy, but it's okay. Because we're battle-hardened Roman Principe. But to be fair, they're going to be exhausted as well. Like, they've done the exact same terrain movements. And as such, we're winning here in these areas. But they do outnumber us 2-1, but I think we've probably taken out enough for it to be negated. 55% in my favour, I'd say. Winning here now. Dude. What a battle. This is probably one of my favourite battles in Spain that we've had. Wow. What an astute play. It actually nearly worked. I think I'm going to win now, but it actually nearly caught me. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. It was just so puzzling of what they were exactly doing that I was caught a little bit unawares to what was actually going on. Okay, let's swing over here and get to help out these guys. Just swing over here to help. But slingers are peppering well. Gnaeus Julius Mesa is going to win a really good victory, as now we've taken the Spanish hillside from them and we've pushed it off them. They had the high ground, now we're pushing them down. And this army wasn't perfectly and fully at full strength either. Most of them are wavering compared to us. They have now been capitulated. I'll give out some more attack orders here, but we're looking good. We're going to win this one. It has raged on for quite a bit. But this is a really good example why I love open field battles. They're like so different every single time. Let me know in the comments, are you a siege player or a land battles? Like, if in my ideal campaign, I would love to see 75% land battles, 25% sieges. I like the historic sieges and like culturally significant battles of like Rome and Carthage and whatnot. But overall, like, I've played thousands of hours of this game and I'm surprised that like I haven't come across, not that I can remember, a battle pivoting from here to all the way here and then hiding up here. Like, crazy. And that's why I love the sandbox experience of Total War. Like, this is what it's all about. It would be very rare that you had the exact same situation like I did here. You might not have even fought on this battle map because it's like generated. On this, like, have you actually fought on this unique tile? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I'm just trying to run down as many of them as we can. Particularly where we've got a potential siege coming up. Because although we got a fair few of them at the start, we're out of cavalry, so that's the thing we need more in our army builds. Cavalry, like good cavalry. Close victory, oh my god. Gnaeus Mesa, you beauty. 2,400, roughly. 744 lost. 4,000 incredibly smart Celtiberians. Oh my god. Basula, we're going to have you in handcuffs and paraded through a Roman triumph, most definitely. Another Iberian queen. So, who got the most kills? 287, 233. Slinger's doing well. Slinger's getting a couple hundred kills each. Awesome. They have really revolutionized the army, finally getting in better quality slingers. My god. Bunch of factions encountered there, which is interesting. And we only lost the Equite unit, so we'll kill the captives, because we don't want many going into the settlement. Now, if I siege this out, we will have the additional legion just to help us out as well, even though it's incredibly depleted. That's like a 99% in our favour. So, we'll go with the balanced starts. And Abora in Spain is going to be firmly Roman. Let's loot and occupy. And the faction has been destroyed as well. We'll make it a... Ooh. I was going to say I might make it a garrison because it's on the border with Carthage, but I might make Cartuba that. We'll just have to see. Okay, so we'll make this a civil rather, sorry. I think I want aqueducts, so I might actually not use any of this, so I might fully just break it down. Okay, and we might make plans to go with the Turd Atani and maybe Carthage as well, but they've been carved up a little bit. They don't have so much territory in Emperor Edition because Massalia, Numidia is quite big, and same with Libya as well. Alright, still got a bunch of cash to spend as well, and invest, which I could quickly just do. It's not going to be overly too much. My spy doesn't have too much movement. We'll activate the dignitaries. Could look to get another potential legion in. Might as well upgrade the generals where and if we can. Mace has gone up in stats, so I think going with defensibles. Yeah, because stalwart defenders. If you can stand among in face of impossible odds. Yeah, because we get barricades, flying, like caltrops, like all that stuff is actually quite useful if we do get surprised attacked, if any. Let's sort by lowest tier as well to spend some of this cash money. Oh wow, most of it has actually been done. I might upgrade Minerva here as well, and the trade. Syracuse can definitely get more trade. It's got a lot of nodes potentially flowing through it. Food-wise and stuff, we're fine. We're saving up here in Roma. We're saving up the popular surplus. We'll get more Principes here, and then we'll move this to the border once I've done recruiting there. We've quickly spent that. Alright, well, unfortunately it's time to end the video here. Played for about an hour here today, and I'll try and edit things down. And yeah, stay tuned for episode 9 coming out soon, where I think we continue with this Iberian invasion. We've nearly got all of it under our control, which is fantastic. Still got the Lusitani War to deal with. And then we might make a play for Carthage as well. So then we can actually use some of these legions that we're not using. So we've got 2 here, obviously, a 3rd, a 4th on the way. We've got another here up in Cisalpine Gaul, and then we've also got another one here, which we can actually send to Carthage. Oh my god. Oh no, speaking of Carthage, looks like Numidia are going to take it. Oh wow. Carthage have been a little bit RNG'd in this. Oh, what? Oh, I read this before actually. Hang on, I was about to end the video, but I just read this. Rhodes, Galatia, and Pontus, and the Seleucids. Okay, so we might need to get trade with them. I might actually negotiate some trade packs with them at the start of the next, actually. I just need to remember to do so. Yeah, so what's going on over here? How big are they? Rhodes is quite small. Pergamon has Antioch. Tyrosh and Dura is under Egyptian control. What the hell are where are the Seleucids then? They've got Cyprus. They've actually lost a lot of territory. Oh, they're not doing good either in this series. Anyway, guys, I gotta end it here. Take care. Gotta play the outro, and I'll see you in the next upload, as always. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. I also want to say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tao, Lion B, Kyle P, Tom C, and White P. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.